Introduce a bit of ultramarine to make it darker. Burnt umber. Back to the lemon yellow. Just keep varying it. Move him out of the way. If I get it nice and dark by the path, I can just emphasise that path a bit more. I often like, if I can find my piece of card, I'm just going to do that just to try and emphasise that path. Just a few little rocks and stuff here and there. That'll do, it doesn't have to be too much. Maybe a little, switch to the rigger, go into that dark greeny colour. And then you stick a couple of birds. Couple of birds up there. And I think that's about it, I think. What I can see, I can just about see a little bench there up in the distance. And what I'll try and do is just slightly try and just, where shall I put him? I can just see a little bench up there. So I'll just scrape out the that'll do, that's all that needs. Just to give the impression that there's a little bench sat there. There's so it's just getting a bit too wet there. I'm getting run back. That'll do. I think I'll call that one finished. So that's the first one. Very simple little scene. I hope you like that. Now, if I just clean the brush, and then I'll put this painting away, and then we'll have a look at the next one. So if we follow this scene round, the next one I'm going to do is this one here, like that. I'm just going to try and frame it something like that. So I'm just going to clean the brush, clean water, and again clouds, ultramarine, Payne's grey. From there and across there, just keep alternating from side to side. Same again, back into the same two colours. Let's try and darken that a bit. That's just something to work with. I mean, those distant trees, sticking to the same two colours. Again, I'm just using the corner of the brush just to suggest those trees there on the horizon. I may be making some, just varying the height, so it's not to make it look, just try and keep it look more interesting. Let's have a big one up there, down and up and down, up and down. That'll do for that. And then obviously, almost forgot the reflections. Try and get these in before the paper's dry. You can see here the paper is already drying. See there, it was still damp, so it blends better. But doesn't matter, as long as it's there or thereabout, it's not the end of the world. Now for these needle trees, I'm going to introduce a bit of lemon yellow. Where should I start? In fact, I might start. I'm going to start with these big ones. Start on the left with those big ones. So I want a dark mix. So I'm going burnt umber, ultramarine. And I'm just looking to see how that trunk goes up. And it gives up something like that. And it's right up the top, right off the top of the page. And there's another one alongside it. It's actually the same. It's the same one. Just going right up. And then there's also this one just round there. Again, going right up. And then there's a smaller one. A couple of smaller ones just to the right. So once they're in, you can then switch to the hake. Plenty of water. Same two colours, but more water. I mean, just extend some of these limbs. That'll do for that. Now I want to put the leaves on, so I'm cleaning the hake, brush, and then as I dry it on here, I'm scuffing it all up. So you end up with something like that. And I'm going to dip that into the ultramarine, lemon yellow, Payne's grey, into the sort of green, the colours that make the green up. And then I'm just going to, just very lightly, put our leaves on the trees. But remember, the brush's got to be very dry for this. And don't cover everything up. Make sure you can still see the sky behind. Just try and vary the colour slightly. And that comes right the way. Damn, now I'm in the bushes now down the bottom, so little flicks here and there, bits of grass and whatnot.